Hi guys, welcome back to the Butterfly Effect podcast. Today we are going to be doing a heavy rain video, nice and simple one. So Jack wasn't aware the taxidermist existed, so we did a video where I got to show him that. Jack, I totally forgot about this, but there's one more bit of heavy rain content as far as I'm aware. Are you excited to see it?
Mate, I'm over the moon. I thought the heavy rain story was over, so the fact that there's one more thing I'll get to see, yeah, bring it on.
Yeah, so I mean, just a little bit of context about what this is. So, the game released in 2010. This was just a little short story they introduced in 2006 at an E3 conference. So, you'll see one of the characters from the game in it. But yeah, it's just a bit of a short story to show fans. So, without further ado, mate, hit play when you are ready.
Rightio.
Go ahead, take a seat. Can you give me your name and your age, please?
My name is Mary Smith. I'm 24.
Have you ever taken any acting lessons, Mary?
Not really. I couldn't afford it, but I watch a lot of films and I learn so much by watching them.
Have you shot anything recently?
I've had a few bit parts, little things here and there, nothing very serious for the moment. I'm always too tall, too short, wrong hair. There's always something wrong with me.
Okay, have you learned your lines?
Yes.
Let's get started. Mark it, please.
Casting Heavy Rain, actress Mary Smith, take one.
And action.
The first time I saw you, I knew you were the one. I thought these things only happened in the movies, you know? Pounding heart, the sweaty hands, and the shaky legs. I was coming out of the theater, and it started pouring heavy rain, so there I was, soaking wet. Teeth chattering, freezing cold, and then you came up to me. You looked at me straight in the eyes and you said, "Need an umbrella, miss?" You sent me flowers for weeks and you said you'd love me forever. 3 months later, we were getting married. God, it sounds so stupid. It's such a corny romance. But real life never ends up being what you think it's going to be. You think it's going to be one big happy fairy tale. And then one day you wake up in an average little house, leading an average little life, and your real dreams are about paying the bills and maybe someday getting a bigger TV. And you realize that maybe that wasn't the life you were dreaming of. You realize maybe things could have been different. And maybe I actually could have lived with all of that, but then one day it all just stops. Starts with something small. A little lipstick on a collar. A few nights when you come home a bit late. At first I tell myself that I'm crazy, that you would never do such a thing. But just to ease my mind, one night I follow you as you leave the office. I follow you to the CD hotel where you meet the girl. And then my whole world falls apart. I come home and I cry for hours in my kitchen. I get the gun from the drawer in the bedroom, and I tell myself that if this is all that life has to offer me, then I can do without. But then I change my mind. After all, I'm not the one who's cheating. So, quietly, I wait for you to come home, sitting in my average little kitchen. Obviously, when you get home, you don't suspect a thing, so I press the fucking gun against your forehead and I take a few seconds to watch the fear grow in your eyes. You tell yourself, she won't do it, she doesn't have the guts, she's just trying to teach me a lesson. But you are so wrong, honey. I sentence you to death for turning my life into a soap opera cliche, for stepping on my dreams, for not giving a shit about me all those years, and for lying to me and betraying me and humiliating me. I'm making an example out of you for all the assholes out there who think they can keep on fucking us over and over. Goodbye, my love. So, how was it?
Very nice, very nice.
You think I might stand a chance?
Someone will get in touch with you and let you know.
She wasn't too bad, huh?
Doesn't matter, she's too tall for the part. Next!
And there, mate, that is the casting, Heavy Rain. First thoughts, lad, what do you think?
Of all the I was not expecting that at all. Like, I was expecting something more like in-game. So wait, let me position this right. The casting of Heavy Rain. So is this like a movie that's been made based on the events of the game we played? Is this like what was I watching there?
Maybe. Like, it is literally just a short film, so it's not necessarily connected to the game. Maybe they were just using the character models, doing a little demo, drumming up some hype for Heavy Rain. Because, like, yeah, obviously, who we know as Lauren, is same voice actress, same character model. She presented herself as Mary Smith, so it might be that like they changed direction throughout and then made her like Lauren Blake instead, and then Lauren Winter instead, and then did something else. But yeah, I don't think it's necessarily connected to the game, lad.
Right, because there was two things I was thinking during that. I was like, is this the backstory of Lauren? You know, before the son was killed, before Scott come along, because obviously there wasn't a guy with her. But then because it was an audition and it was like the casting of Heavy Rain, I was thinking, is this, you know, because obviously we know that Madison Rook about Heavy Rain at the end. I was like, is this potentially like the events being set up and they're focused on one of the victims, Lauren? But honestly, as far as the clip itself goes, I mean, I was, well, dead silent throughout, as you can tell, but really interesting. I really liked the voice acting. You know, for someone to voice act someone going for a part, so they had to play not only the part of someone going for an audition, but then had to play the part of someone going for an audition and then acting as somebody else. And I thought it was really effective. The writing was good, really dramatic when she held the gun towards the camera. And as a monologue goes, yeah, I was like really listening to it. And I was thinking, damn, like how it does fit into the game. So I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I might be mistaken, but I do think that is like, it was a conference thing, but I feel like maybe you can unlock that in the game as well if you do certain things. I might be wrong on that. But yeah, no, I really like it. I like the way she's just like in the audition and then it like cuts to the part where like she's suddenly in the kitchen kind of thing. And yeah, the whole thing, like, well, yeah, really nice. And like you say, yeah, the acting in it is absolutely class. But yeah, just a nice little nugget of more Heavy Rain content there. One thing I wanted to comment on as well is that the whole sort of story, very sort of similar, and there's parallels to the Mother's Revenge ending, I thought.
Yeah, 100%, because it is very much the Mother's Revenge ending, isn't it? It's like Lauren finding out what happened. You know, obviously with Scott, there was something of a romantic, as much as I disagree with it, something of a romantic angle coming in that relationship. And then when she finds out, not necessarily about the cheating, but obviously the fact that he killed her son, she then shoots him dead. But yeah, like, you know what? I did remember what it was going to be. So like, this was a little nugget for Heavy Rain. But isn't it that they did the same thing for Detroit Become Human, right? Didn't they do like a thing to like promote Detroit Become Human? So like Quantic Dream have got like a little history of that as well, which I do really appreciate.
Yeah, they do. They made Kara, which was like obviously the film called Kara, and we all thought that was the game. And before Detroit Become Human came out, we thought the game coming out was going to be called Kara. So yeah, no, and that was done in 2010 as well. So we kind of got a little nugget of Detroit Become Human 8 years early. So yeah, no, they honestly do it quite a bit, and yeah, I'm all for it. So yeah, guys, that'll be the end of the video. That was Jack's fresh reaction from watching the casting. Tell us if you knew this existed. If you didn't, what you thought of it. And yeah, tell us if you would like games to do this, you know, style of thing a lot more than, you know, we kind of see, because it is almost a bit of like a lost art doing kind of little short films like that, you know, to promote a game. So yeah, thank you very much for joining, guys, and we will see you in the next one.
Catch you later.